I can't thank you enough, Chris. I can't thank you enough, Nancy and Chris. This has been quite a journey. And it's a journey which is all about the why. Why do we care? And we care because it's about the future of our children here in the Mount Vernon area. We see such significant change because of the leadership that has taken place, both at the local level and, frankly, at the state level, more importantly, to get the funding and get the support for the economic redevelopment of the Richmond Highway corridor. But when you go through something like Embark Richmond Highway, you have to think about it from the standpoint of not only the progress that is being made, but what do we have to do to ensure that people aren't left behind? And the only way that you guarantee people aren't left behind is by focusing on education. There was a study done in 2013 which said that the county put over $25 billion at risk per year because of the inequities that happened in the redevelopment or the development of Fairfax County. And those areas that were put most at risk were the Richmond Highway corridor, the Mason District, and some places where there are other pockets of poverty. So when I decided to run for office in 2015, it was because I wanted to ensure that there was equity and excellence in the education system and in the, more importantly, in the opportunities that are provided to all of our children in this area. Many of you know that my very dear friend Paul Krizek and I grew up together in this community and actually went to the same high school, graduated from high school the same year. I won't tell you how many years ago it was, but it was a while ago.
The one that burned down?
No. We did not burn down our high school. We showed Southern hospitality and welcomed them in. But it's actually a really important story to tell, because what we tell is that when we were growing up here, there was significant diversity in the schools that we went to, especially Groveton High School. But that diversity actually created opportunities for everybody. And it was a heartwarming weekend when we were able to see this past weekend how successful our classmates were. Surprisingly, yes. Yeah, this is true. We just kind of didn't say a whole lot about what we do. No, but the reality is that it was heartwarming because no matter where someone came from, they got a great education and they were able to succeed and flourish because of the great education they got in Fairfax County Public Schools. We need to make that same opportunity available to all of the children here in Mount Vernon and across the county. And it can't be a deficit model, which only talks about remediation. It has to be an opportunity model. And that opportunity model means that we create opportunities for career and technical education, and we create opportunities for students to go on to college if that's what their pathway they want to have. And we create opportunities for the skilled labor workforce of tomorrow. But to do that, we have to have a team approach. And it's a team approach between the school board and the board of supervisors, and it's a team approach between the school board and our elected officials in Richmond. And that model has been working for Mount Vernon. It continues to work for Mount Vernon. It is because of the leadership and the partnerships that we were able to get much needed change in legislation that allows us to increase the number of dual enrollment courses here in the county, but more importantly here in Mount Vernon. And it's only because of that change with dual enrollment that we were able to realize the potential of having Northern Virginia Community College come here to Mount Vernon, to Richmond Highway, to the original Mount Vernon High School, which is where I actually went to middle school when it was Walt Whitman. And our students will be able to attend there and get as much as 2 years of their college while they're in high school. They will also be able to continue to take advantage of the opportunities that we started at West Potomac High School with the Governor's Health Sciences Academy, which this year we are proud to be able to say that Our students are able to get nursing degrees, a CNA degree within 3 months of graduating from high school. They can get pharmaceutical tech degrees so that they can not only graduate from high school and get a job right away, but I spoke to a student this past weekend who, this child is at UVA, got their pharmaceutical tech degree or certification at West Potomac, and they're paying for their way through UVA by being a pharmaceutical tech at the pharmacy in Charlottesville. It's all about creating those opportunities. It's why we have a dual enrollment cybersecurity course offering at Mount Vernon High School. First place it's been offered anywhere in the county, and a robotics degree. And so what we have to do is, as we look at the opportunities in the workforce of tomorrow, we need to bring those opportunities here so that we truly do have equity of opportunity, equity of access. And that's a partnership that we all have to work together, not only the local government and the state government, but it's also the community. And where does the community come in? By partnering with the businesses, partnering with them to create apprenticeship programs, partnering with them to create job shadowing at Mount Vernon Hospital, partnering with Fort Belvoir to have transition services opportunities for our students with disabilities so that they can work on Fort Belvoir, partnering with our local entrepreneurs to create those opportunities for our students that are graduating or that are in our schools and then will graduate. And that's really the vision for tomorrow. It's a vision that we've already started down the path, and we're making progress, but we need 4 more years to make it happen. So I ask for your vote on November 5th. I humbly say I cannot thank you enough for being here.